My all the way bright, turning up the lights all the way, and we're live. Make my screen, make my screen bigger. Happy Thursday. Let me know your questions. And how your week is going. Hello. So we're back for another episode of Thirsty Thursday. Got my brushes ready to go up here. Got my bottle of wine. I've got, I even have a little bit of frozen fruit right here. And we're just gonna chat, hang out, clean brushes. We got one person so far. If you have any questions or want to talk about anything particular, just let me know. I'm into it. Even if you're watching this like after the live is already done, you're just watching the playback of it, just you let me know your questions down in the comments. We can talk about anything. But yeah, I just came back from Los Angeles last Tuesday. It was on Tuesday morning. It's Thursday now. But Tuesday morning it snowed like crazy. So wait, what day is it? Is it No, it is Thursday. For a second I'm just like, wait, am I doing this live stream on the wrong day? During this time of year, the days all blend together. But yeah, the day that I got back, it snowed like crazy all day. Big old snowstorm. It's been super cold. I actually just went down today because, well, the reason I was in Los Angeles was because I was looking for a place to live. I'm all set with New England winters. As much as New England is my home, and there's so many things that I love about living here. I don't do well in the winter. My mood is just, it suffers in the winter. And, being in a warmer climate will keep me going. And hopefully I'll be able to work all year long. I will never have like a slow season. My experience with living in LA for 2 months before was that I was able to work during those months because people still have outdoor parties all year long. There's never not like a time where you can have outdoor parties. But let's see. Hey, Miss Lady. Seasonal depression is real. I suffer from that as well. Yes, absolutely. And I think it's really real for a lot of people, especially if you really like. I think the further north you live, the more it is real, or the longer you suffer from it, because it's like in Massachusetts, half the year is like unbearably cold. Like starting from Halloween right up until like the end of April, it's like an unbearably cold around here. And something that contributes to feeling down this time of year is just being broke. Like I just make more money doing what I do in the summertime, so it's easy to feel better when like your bases are covered um and you just feel good and you're doing the self-care thing. I run all the time and I'm very active during the summertime, and during the winter I am not, because I can't go running. My like lungs hurt if I'm running outside in the cold. But yeah, I went to LA last week looking for an apartment and I found one. And the property manager just sent me the lease to sign today. So I'm gonna, fill it out tonight or first thing tomorrow morning. I'm gonna send it back. I walk downtown to the property manager's office today. Um, and I dropped off my letter saying that I'm ending my lease here so I can move out there and do that thing there. And yeah, I'm super excited. I mean, it's still hard just being here in the winter because it's been so cold today. Today, I actually didn't check to see the physical numbers for how cold it was, but it's definitely below freezing. And I've been walking around outside doing my thing. Um, so it's very, very cold. It's definitely like in the teens, if not colder. And even despite all that, I'm here eating frozen fruit because it's like I want some. I have to get everything in my fridge eaten before I do this move because I don't want to throw it away. That would be wasteful, you know. Florida is amazing, but I'm in Oklahoma, so I can't tell the difference. Haha. Self-care is super important. Vitamin D is very important. Glad you found a place. Awesome. It's 35 here. Ooh, fruit. Yes. Um, yep. Self-care is super important, especially when you're feeling down. You know, I'm actually hearing a lot. Like I've been reconnecting with some old friends a lot lately, and everybody's kind of in a similar boat. Like, you know, the holidays are supposed to be like a bright, cheery time of year, but you know, a lot of people struggle this time of year too. Just because I can't imagine being a student because you're dealing with the holidays and you probably work full time and then you've got your finals to take care of too. And so for some people, it's like your finals. It's just like how can you do that? How can anybody do that? It's so hard. What can I say? But I'm gonna have some wine. I have a French class tonight, and it's gonna be the last French class of the semester. And I think they're gonna have like snacks and wine and stuff. So I'm just gonna have my one little glass for now while I'm cleaning my brushes. Let's see. I have fur babies, so they make me have to go outside and being active with them. So that helps. Oh, wine o'clock. Exactly. Yes, I'd love to get a pet. Ugh, it would be so nice to have a little animal. And I think it's like having pets is like also nice during the winter because it's, you know, they're a form of comfort and you can cozy up with them in front of the TV. And I think that's nice. But yeah, really soon, as early as this weekend, I have to start um cleaning out this apartment, decluttering as much as I can, donating what I think I can take with me. I have to figure out how to transfer my stuff because it's not going to all fit in my car. As a matter of fact, most of it is just not going to fit in my car. So I don't know what I'm going to do. um, I look, you know, I looked to see how much it would cost to rent one of those pods trailers, but unfortunately, they're like $4,000. I'm just like, that's too much. I can't. That's like 3 months rent. I can't do that. Um, it's way too expensive, so I have to figure something else out. Maybe I'll send a big giant package because it's like I'm not attached to any of my furniture. I don't know. I'm just thinking long and hard about what I'm gonna do. Maybe I'll rent a trailer. Maybe I'll rent a U-Haul. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Little U-Haul trailer for cars. Yeah, I have to look into that. I drive a tiny little baby hatchback. So I don't know if I can hitch much on one of those, but I don't know. I think I can at least hitch like one of those open trailers onto the hatchback. Uh, I guess I guess I just gotta call U-Haul and learn something. Yeah,
Mhm.
they have them if it has a tow hitch. Yeah, my car does not have a tow hitch. Uh, I think I can get one attached. I've seen, I have a tiny Nissan hatchback. I've seen it hitch like kayaks and stuff like that before. So I imagine,
Mhm.
I imagine that I could tow at least something onto this little car. I don't know. Who knows?
Mhm.
Evil says, "Oh hey, you're live. Hi." I would do that. It will work. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna end up doing. I'm probably gonna get like some sort of hitch. Um, cause yeah, the storage boxes, the shipping container is just out of the question. That is way too much money. And just like I anticipated paying like maybe $1,000, but $4,000 is just like no, thank you. I'm not really that attached to my furniture. I might call them just to see if they have like what is your cheapest, littlest like shipping container, like something just for my artwork and my books, and like a few extras of my like equipment and like toiletries and stuff. Just because it's like ain't no way I'm paying $4,000 for a shipping container. That's too much money, and that was your price for like a one bedroom move. I'm just like or like one bedroom apartment move, and I'm like that is ridiculous. I can't do I can't eat snacks and live at the same time. But soon after this, I'm gonna have to make some dinner before I go to my French class. Have to brave the cold yet again to go to that French class. But I won't have to brave the cold too much longer. Los Angeles isn't super warm right now. Like there was a couple days when I was there last week where it was like in the 50s. But as a New Englander, the 50s is delightful. It is vacation worthy. You know what I mean? Um, yeah, that's insane. I can buy a car for that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's another thing that I thought about. It's just like renting a U-Haul van. I thought about doing a round trip with a U-Haul van, and they want like $3,000 for that. I'm just like, I think it'd be cheaper if I bought my own van. Like I've seen vans for like $1,000 out there. Um, yeah, and then at the end of the trip, I could probably sell that van. Who knows? Have a good time at class. Have to go let the fur babies outside. See you next time. See you later. It's like Evil Cupcake says, dude, 50s is still shorts weather. I'm like, yeah, it was so weird in Los Angeles because they'd say that the weather's one thing, but it would still feel way hotter. Like, for some reason, like 60 degrees in Massachusetts feels colder than 60 degrees in Los Angeles. Like I was still like in, wearing a sweatshirt and had to like take it off because I was sweating. But see, I can deal with that. I can deal with 50 degrees cold or even 40 degrees cold. But when it gets to be in the teens, oh, I suffer. I suffer hard. I think I might actually get all my brushes clean today. It'll be crazy. I signed up to Uber recently, and I got like approved to Uber, so I might try to start do a little bit of Uber driving this weekend. And if I'm ever, not making enough money while I'm in LA, because my rent for my new apartment is going to be higher, a lot higher. Well, not a lot, but an extra $325 a month. So for some people, uh, that's like their entire rent. I remember my first apartment, I paid around $300 a month, back when I was in college, splitting a room or like a two-bedroom apartment, a cheap one in downtown. What do you call that place? East Hampton. That's where I lived.
Mm.
Um, but I knew all along that this that living in Los Angeles was just going to be more expensive, even though Massachusetts is known to have one of the highest rents, like rent prices, average rent prices in the states. I knew that LA would still be more expensive, and I got this beautiful like studio apartment that has like exposed brick on one side of the room and a breakfast nook and like a new kitchen and hardwood floors and like a big walk-in closet and not guaranteed parking, but you can park outside and it's like free. You just have to kind of like find spaces to park. Um and like a porcelain bathtub. I'm really excited to have a bathtub so I can buy bath bombs. Ooh, I'm so excited. My place here, the in Massachusetts, has a bathtub, but I don't know, it like freaks me out. Like um sometimes apartment bathtubs just like look old and like they haven't been renovated since the 80s, and you just don't know what's bit what kind of people have bathed in that bathtub before you. So yeah, the new apartment sounds amazing. I'm so excited. Like it's kind of like my little dream apartment. Um, you know, there was a part of me that was a little bit scared about whether or not this like apartment it was going to be legit, but I figured I figured that it seems more or less legit because the apartment manager had the key to like five different apartments. So I'm just like, well, this can't possibly be a scam since this property manager is like driving me to like five different apartments and I have her phone number. Um, and she seems like really adamant about getting me into one of these apartments. And she's like, of course. And she's a property manager. Like her job is getting these rooms occupied, these apartments occupied, right? So she wanted me to put down a deposit like that day. And I'm just like, oh, well, seems a little pushy. This seems a little strange. Um, Especially because the day that I went to look at those apartments with her, she uh, was the same day that I was going to fly out, and I didn't bring my checkbook like a dummy. So I wasn't able to use a check to put a deposit down. So I ended up wiring their corporate office like the money, and they sent me the lease paperwork today, and that all looks really legit. And I'm gonna sign it and send it in tomorrow. So I'll be in Los Angeles in January doing my thing. And I'm like 2 metro stops away from cinema makeup school. So I'm excited to like go take more classes at cinema makeup school, really increase my little LA makeup network, and update my skills a little bit, maybe get myself to be a little bit faster, and then use what I'd like to replace a lot of the makeup that I have in my kit. So by doing makeup every day at cinema makeup school, I could get put the makeup that I have into good use. So I'm excited to do that. The apartment is like on the edge of Rampart Village, in like on the edge of Koreatown. So like the parking situation isn't great, but like awesome neighborhood, lots of really delicious food, like walking distance, really central, so I can move around the city pretty well and do gigs around the city pretty well. So I'm just overall just thrilled that like, because it was crazy because I my search for apartments was not looking so good, and then that last day, the day at that point, I had actually kind of sort of given up low key, but that last day, I went to visit this one property manager to look at this one particular apartment. She ended up taking me around the city and showing me like 5 other apartments. All of them were beautiful, and the last one ended up being the perfect place. So it's like my dream come true. So I can't wait to move in there and do like a little apartment tour for you guys. Um, yeah, show you guys all around my cute new apartment. Like the building's like new and renovated, and it just seems so legit and fun, and I can't wait. Oh my gosh. My dreams are coming true. um, and then I'm gonna be going on that cruise ship gig in April. So yeah, I'll be able to. I didn't want to like book my flights down to Galveston, Texas until after I figured out where I was going to be living in April. And now it seems like I'm going to know where I'm going to be living in April. So that's like super exciting. Yeah. Oh, and I'm going to be driving cross country, obviously, because I want to be able to have my car in LA. Where do you guys think I should stop on my drive from Massachusetts to Los Angeles? I've done this drive a couple times before, actually. I've driven from Massachusetts. The first time was like an effective, like, we want to travel around the USA. So we're going to travel around the USA. We're going to do like a big, like road trip itinerary. So we went down to the Keys, like we went straight down the side of the coast. We went to Savannah, Georgia, which ended up being like one of my favorite cities. And then we went down to um, visit my boyfriend's family who lives in Naples, Florida, visited Miami, went down to the Florida Keys. The Florida Keys are incredible. Then when we left Florida, we went up to um, uh, New Orleans, and it was the first time I ever went to New Orleans. New Orleans is one of my favorite cities in the whole world. I love New Orleans so much. And it was in January, so it was like um, right before Mardi Gras. And honestly, you can go to New Orleans up to 2 months before Mardi Gras, and people are gonna be doing the Mardi Gras thing. Like basically the day like New Year's is over, begins Mardi Gras in New Orleans. Like they're just celebrating all month long. I'm gonna have some mango. Mm, I love mango. um, and let's see. Visited Arkansas, Oklahoma, parts of Texas, Arizona, super like interesting. Colorado. We visited Colorado, Durango, Colorado during Snowdown. That's a super fun like winter festival. Um, oh, I just realized I should totally like plan to go visit my friend Kayla and Greg. Haven't seen them in years. They live in Durango, so I should probably go visit them on the way. I can't believe it. This is my last brush to clean. Usually it takes me forever to get all my brushes cleaned, but today I got it cleaned pretty quickly. But yeah, guys, I got about 5 minutes before I have to head out and, get ready for a class and make some dinner and rinse these brushes out so they can dry. Um, but yeah, if you guys have any other questions or if there's anything you guys want to talk about, let me know. Overall, the LA trip was fun and successful. I went to the Museum of Death. that was fascinating. I walked around Hollywood Boulevard and checked out all the Walk of Fame, the Star Hollywood Walk of Fame, and went to Amoeba Records, which is this amazing record store in LA. Absolutely beautiful. Um, what else? Uh, had some amazing dumplings in Koreatown. Had uh, ran into some pub crawlers during this like Santa themed pub crawl happening in Santa Monica when I went down to Santa Monica. Checked out the sunset in Santa Monica. Um, had some In-N-Out burger. Had some great breakfast. Some food truck food. LA's got some great food trucks too. Um, And yeah, I was only there for like 4 days, and then when I came back, it started like snowing like crazy, so that was wild. Hmm. Well, I guess while we're here, I might wash a couple of my face painting brushes. And here they are. Yeah, I guess I'll just clean some of these bigger ones. Gonna be working at Yankee Candle this weekend. It's really busy at Yankee Candle this time of year. I'm gonna be face painting, obviously. Well, I don't know if that's obvious, but that's what I'm gonna be doing this weekend. What are you guys gonna be doing this weekend? Anything festive? Oh my gosh, I can't believe Christmas is like next week. I hope. Are you guys all ready? I'm ready because my family's not doing presents this year, which is actually kind of like a huge relief. I'm just like, oh, I don't want to deal with consumerism and all that stuff. I just want to hang out with my family. Oh, my nose is itchy. I think I'm starting to get a little bit sick because traveling is like a lot on your body, and changing climates all the time is a lot on your body. Um, and not sleeping well. American Airlines does not have comfortable seats. That is just the truth. It is simply the truth. Um, but it was nice that it was like a nonstop flight, at least. I did get some sleep on the plane, but like not good sleep. It kept like waking up. I couldn't really get to REM. Sleeping on planes is not fun, especially because I always get stuck with the middle seat every time. Always get stuck in the middle seat. But yeah, I'm so ready for LA. I want to do more traveling on the West Coast. I want to do more work in film and TV. That's the main reason I'm going out there, but also to take a break from winter, hopefully make more money out there doing what I do than I would here, just because people have more money. um, and there's just more work. Like, the weather's good all year long, so people are having outdoor parties all year long. Um, okay, guys, I'm going to be heading out in about a minute. So let me know if there's anything else you want to talk about. Any questions? How's your weekend? How's your mom? Are you ready for Christmas or Hanukkah or Yule? I apologize that I haven't been so good with Vlogmas. This LA trip really kind of like messed me up. I can't edit thumbnails on this computer that I'm vlogging from right now, that I'm living from right now. But I did post one video, my BoxyCharm video at least, while I was out, just because I wanted to. And I did shoot my eyeshadow palette declutter, so that's going to be going up this weekend too. So I'm really excited about that. And more declutters are happening. A lot of declutters are going to be happening next couple weeks. I got to do a huge lipstick declutter. Like a big clothes declutter. Like I gotta declutter everything because I need to downsize basically everything that I own so I can start fresh and have as little as possible to transport to the other side of the country. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I'm ready for Christmas to be over. I picked up a seasonal position at my local Sephora, and between that and my other jobs, I'm getting my butt kicked. Oh man, girl, I feel you. I worked seasonally at Sephora the past like 4 years. This year was the first year that I didn't go back, um, because I don't know. I don't know why I didn't go back because I had planned on doing that cruise and going to LA and all that stuff and I just was just like, you know what? I probably make more money driving Uber. So I kind of signed up to drive Uber and I didn't get approved until this last week while I was in LA. So I haven't actually done any Uber driving, but I might do that this weekend just because it's like um around here in Massachusetts, it's usually only worth it to Uber on the weekends, but this week is Christmas, so I feel like a lot of Uber drivers are gonna be doing the Uber thing. So, yeah, cool. Um, but yeah, guys, it's 6:30, so I gotta rinse all these brushes out. I cleaned pretty much all of them, all the ones that seem dirty. The rest of these, like, pretty much clean, not like they were used. So I'm gonna rinse these out, gonna make some dinner. Um, gonna go to my French class, gonna go sign my lease for my new apartment, and I will see you tomorrow. I'm gonna try to pick the Vlogmas thing back up and try to post every day for the rest of Vlogmas. So stay tuned for that. I got lots of great, super fun declutter videos coming up. So I'll see you
Mhm.
guys soon. Thanks so much for hanging out with me, and I'll see you next week for another Thirsty Thursday. Um, have fun with the adulting. Thank you. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.